Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now today we're looking at the app Evolve. So what is it all about? Well, without spoiling too much, let's jump right in and take a look. So here we have Evolve, and what it is a self-help app. So here we have our little thing up there, hey Rob, have a lovely day. Very nice. Now up here we've got sounds that we can have just playing. Just turn that up. So we've got some birds chirping, what they call the birds of paradise. But we've got tropical waves, starry night, and soothing rain. And from there you can change your volume as well. So it changes. Now up here you've got all your information, how many days you've been doing it, how many journeys you've completed. Now Evolve Plus, so you can unlock all of them if you want. Now they've got masterclasses and stuff that they offer as well. So you can join their masterclass here. On Saturday the 7th of May, which is coming up. Next, and here's what time the event is on. And are you interested? Well, yes, why not? You'll get an email, so you do have to sign up with your Google account or more than likely your Apple account if need be, and done. So now I'm into their masterclass. If we go back, right from the get-go, I'm just going to turn this down. You've got a daily meditation. So this is something that you have every day. And it gets you to take a deep breath, pauses all the other sounds in there as the meditation goes on.
We're going to practice some mindfulness, but in a fun way, using our palm and fingers.
And so as you can see there, you can like that one, add it to your favourites for the app. You can share it with people, however you want. And then you've got volume controls there as well. And for the sounds in the background. You got your plus or minus 10 seconds, the usual sort of stuff. Now if we go back out of that one, we've got other meditations that they've got. And there's also a little bit of a time thing on there too, so you know how much time you're investing in that meditation or that audio. And then, so we've got our little journeys down here, but then if we go to therapy, here they all are. So, how to handle criticism better. And they're nice little interactive things. How do you deal with criticism? And they're simple yes or no, or select a thing and then write a little bit about it as well. Is criticism affecting you right now? Let's say yes. Next. And they've got little suggestions or advice in there, in between them. How does criticism make me feel? Let's say sad. I feel like a failure. I take it personally. Let's say 1 to 2 weeks, well, a few days. Based on your responses, your resilience level is 5 out of 20. So in the next session, they'll help us improve it. So then it gets the information and then it helps you to be able to do and have better skills to be able to deal with things. So here's what science says. So here we've got a little audio about it. Now, meditation, a few more tips, and here you can write your feelings below. How can I better deal with criticism? Not listen. Done. Next. And that's the end of this journey. So we go back, we turn our volume down again, and the app has frozen. Cool. Okay, so we go out of it, and we get back into it, and we're still frozen for whatever reason. Okay, so round 2, which was one thing that I found with this app is that the bugs aren't quite out of it yet. Start our free trial, but if we go back into therapy, you can see that there's a whole host of things. And this is probably one of the apps that focuses on the LGBTQ plus category as well. How to accept yourself and how to deal with things in that realm, which I'm not an expert in, so it's very handy that there's an app out here for you for that, if that is something that you're facing. Then you've got relationships, work, finance as well. Then over on this one, we've got all of our little meditations. So some morning stuff. So you've got your morning, you've got focus, stress, anxiety, and meditations based on reflection. So I think that's a really cool little thing in there that they've got. And it seems like there is a whole host of different content that you can get. Here we've got some lock ones because we're not on the premium service, but you can try it free for 7 days. And then you've got some sleep. So if you're having trouble sleeping, you can pop one of these on for about 20 minutes or so and hopefully drift away a bit easier. So if we go back to all, I found these are quite useful. I haven't used it for a long period of time, but these are more in depth and getting you to think about the problem than what to do about the problem as well, rather than just giving you advice blindly. So it gets you to think about why, how, and what's causing that problem, and then being able to deal with it. So if we do go for our 7-day free trial, we can see here that monthly you're going to be paying about $8 for this one. Yearly, $40. And if you go quarterly, $14.99. I really like that they've got these options. So you can just try it for 3 months, see what you think, see if it does help at all, and go from there. And back to our meditations. So, there is a lot of content in these parts, as you can see here. This is your everyday stuff, the stuff that you should be doing every day if you really want to take full advantage of the app. And as, tap to view again, these are your daily little reminders. You are beautiful, the sky's the limit. And you can see it's like an Instagram story up the top there that it'll change after a certain period of time. Now I like that part of it. Is there enough on here yet? It's going to be up to you and how much. I mean, I wouldn't say go hell for leather on this app straight away because you're going to run out of content pretty quickly. But it is something a little bit different and catering specifically to the LGBTQ community. I love that they've got some of that stuff going, and all that stuff is free, even though there's only the 6 lessons in there so far. But it is, I think, a work in progress so far. I think they are adding stuff to this all the time. So it is going to be worth your benefit and worth that in the long run. As it stands at the moment though, you can see there's only 3 for finance there and 10 there for work. And in your meditations, yeah, there's a bit, but not as much as, not as robust as some of the other apps out there. I would say that they're planning to add more and more content into the app, but when and how long is that going to take? And is it worth that value right now? My opinion, probably not. Not unless it really gets down to the specifics. The therapy modules are quite good, but I mean, they're not as good as Being that I also reviewed on here. So it is a bit of a thing at the moment. So with all that being said, the usability is quite good. Very good. In fact, quite clear where you're going, what you're tapping into, and how to find things. The amount of content, not there at the moment. The quality of the content though is very good. I found it very good going through these things, those little daily sayings and lessons there that they have. I think that's quite a good little feature, and that's a free one as well. But also to the inclusion of those masterclasses that you saw that they're having on there, I think that will boost the value of that as well. But as it currently stands at the moment, with Evolve, I can only give it about a 6 out of 10. The idea is there. I really love it. They've got that going for them at the moment. But there's just not enough content on there. And there are apps out there offering this sort of stuff for free or at a competitive price point for this that probably do it a lot better. If this seems to be your jam, by all means give it a go. But for me at the moment, it's just not quite there. The intention is there. But maybe somewhere down the track in the future, I might give it another look and go from there. See what they offer and how good it is. But anyway guys, just a nice, short, sharp little one for this one. I'm Rob Murphy, and I'll see you in the next video.